Green Bay played yesterday. The score was, I believe, 27 to 19 or 27 to 18, one of the two. Green Bay won. They had a very good game plan to stop Jaden Daniels. What they noticed is that when he starts getting to move into right, he's very good on his feet if he goes right. And he's able to find targets, extend plays. So what they did was they forced him to his left, but they took away all the passing lanes. All the passing lanes, they took it away. So when he's trying to scramble now, since all his options are gone, like first, second, third options are taken away because the pressure that they were getting with Micah in their front was very good. So he wasn't able to make that quick first read, and they were taking that away. So then when he tried to extend, they would have a spy for him as well. So when he would try to run, they would just take him out the game. So he was not that effective as he usually is in the game. And then what we saw from Green Bay is they could move the ball up and down the field, man, and they're really trying to get down the field. Like Jordan Love is throwing bombs, whether it's missed, made, first down, second down, doesn't matter. They're going for it. They're going for it. They have weapons right now. Jordan Love is throwing a beautiful ball. Some of his passes were overthrown, some of his passes are underthrown, but as the season progresses and they get those reps, it's going to be very scary. Green Bay is looking very good right now. They beat Detroit first game, and now they beat the Commanders, two great teams from last season, two great teams in the NFC. Those are two teams that they could potentially see in the playoffs as well. So to have those dubs under your belt is very good. And Jordan Love, he's playing well, man. He's passing. He doesn't run much. He had one good first down run where he put his head down, but that passing game is looking crazy. Jordan Love could be a dark horse, I should say. My fault. Dark horse MVP this season. Jordan Love could be, and he might go over 35 touchdowns with how they're passing the ball. Last season, I feel like he had a lot of interceptions. I feel like those interceptions are going to come down this season, man, because it's year three for him. After sitting behind A-Rod for 3 years, he's starting to see the game at a very great level right now. And Matt LaFleur, great coach, drawing up amazing plays. So Green Bay is looking very good this season. And let's see if they can continue with that against um who is it they have next? Do they have the Saints? Saints next. The Saints they have one of those a team like that. No disrespect, but yeah, they have a team like that coming up, and then they have Cowboys, and Micah gets his revenge for their game four. Um, Back to the Commanders though. The Commanders O line did not look well. The Commanders secondary with Marshawn Lattimore. Marshawn Lattimore the whole game they were picking on him the whole game. It did not look well. So Jaden Daniels still has to get rhythm with Terry McLaurin, and that's what happens when you have contract disputes. You miss training camp, and then that rhythm is still not there, even if it's week two. Terry McLaurin and Jaden Daniels couldn't connect on the deep ball like they were trying to. He had him a few times, but it just the timing wasn't there. I don't know if that's just from the pressure. Is that just from Jaden Daniels and him not getting enough reps in training camp because Terry McLaurin had the contract holdout with, which ultimately ended it with him getting paid. So it would have been nice if they would have got that done early. Surprisingly, Debo Samuel's looking good. Like, I know I have a commander friend who's a fan of the Commanders, and I was just telling them Debo Samuel is not going to be that well. But Debo Samuel is proving me wrong, man. And then let's talk about the Packers. The Packers and their weapons. The Packers have these receivers. Christian Watson still hurt, but they have these receivers. But it's not even the receivers yesterday. It was the tight end, Tucker Kraft. Tucker Kraft getting in the middle of the field, Jordan Love just finding him, just making plays, just extending plays. Tucker Kraft coming back to the ball, just being there for Jordan Love, man, looking great. And then when we talk about weapons, we got to talk about Josh Jacobs, man. I feel like Josh Jacobs top five running back in the league, and him just having those runs is just opening up play action. It's opening up so much downfield stuff because he's able to get chunk yards, and he's a very good player, man. Like so, as we saw when he played for the Raiders, and now he's with the Packers. He played well with the Packers last year as well. So they have a lot at their disposal, And Micah Parsons after the game said, "Yo, if Jordan Love gives us 20, we should be able to win the game because we have a good defense. Defense wins championships." So that's a good thing to have, man. Just knowing that you could go out there and with the weapons you have, put up a little 20, 21, 3 touchdowns, and it's not always going to be that easy, but you have a defense that could back you. You have a defense that could hold a team to 15, that could hold a team to 13 like they did against Detroit. And that's just amazing. So, yeah, Packers are looking well right now. So we'll see how they progress. Right now, they could be the early favorite, but we just have to see, man. Um, but I'm gonna share my screen right now. Let's see, let's break down these stats real quick. Oh shoot, hold on. Let me just put this to the side there so I could be able to see. Still trying to get used to this stuff, you know. I'm not really the best with technology. I'm getting there. Should be able to see my screen soon. Should have seen myself. Alright, bet. You guys should be able to see my screen. Yes, sir. Okay, so let's get down to the nitty gritty. Yeah. Jaden Daniels 24-42, not the greatest. 200 yards. A lot of that came in the second half. Feel like he only had 58 yards at the end of the first half. 2 touchdowns. Some of them in garbage time. But this is a big stat right here. 7 for 17. They got nothing, man. They got what? What is this? 51? 51 in the run game? Terrible. They got nothing from Jaden Daniels. Usually this is a 450, 45, 60. But 7 for 17, he couldn't go anywhere. Anytime he break contain, they had a spy there. They had him down. So this is another big thing. They ran 2 backs, and one of the backs were Austin Eckler. He tore his Achilles. He's out for the season. He's a He's a vet, but he might be done for his career. Honestly, he had a great career though. But that's just how the game goes, man. And then Jakrowski Merritt, yeah, he's all right. So they have this other back Rodriguez who should be able to get touches now. So we'll see how that goes. But they're without Austin Eckler now. They had McLaurin got 5 touches, Debo got 7, but they weren't like impactful. Zach Ertz played a very good game. That's just how it went, man. Like the run game is terrible. This is not good. This is not a recipe for winning. I'll tell you that. So now we go over to Packers. 19 for 31, man. 292, 2 TDs. Like this guy is on a mission, man. And it's just a great team, just a great team effort. You get look at this. 84 on the ground from Josh Jacobs, 1 TD, 23, 84, got 23 carries. They're just working them. Even though they're freaking throwing the ball, they're still working. They're still working it, man. I didn't even know Jordan Love. Is that Jordan Love? Yeah, I didn't even know Jordan Love ran 3 times, but probably 2 kneel downs in the end of the game. 2 kneel downs, maybe. Yeah, I remember the one big run. This is what sets everything up right here. You get this on the ground, and you get play action. Everything's open. Now let's get into it. Tucker Craft, 6 for 124, 20.7 average, averaging 20.7 yards a catch, 1 TD. Amazing. The guy's just opening up the middle of the field. Just a great tight end. Yeah, Wicks. But the big problem is they lost. I feel like they lost one of the receivers, Reed. Didn't Reed earlier in the game. They lost him. He came down with a shoulder injury, went to the back, so hopefully it's not too crazy. We've been seeing a little bit of injuries recently. That's just NFL for you. That's like players like to get their contracts a little bit early, you know. Dobbs. I felt like Dobbs played well, even though you see 3 for 28. It's not the craziest. He got 1 TD. I felt like he made big catches for the most part, and then defense just tackles. You got sacks. They had 5 sacks, I believe. Like they were just getting to the quarterback at will. So, yeah, Packers played a very good game. They had a great game plan. And that's what it comes down to, man. That's what it comes down to. It comes down to having a good game plan and just executing, man. So we'll see how the Commanders look from here on out when they play against good defenses and good quarterbacks, and we'll see how the Packers keep this rolling, man. The Packers are on a good run right now. And hold on, let's just check something real quick. Sorry, I just want to check who the Packers have next. If I was correct. Uh, the Browns. Browns, yeah. Browns and the Cowboys. Big game right here. This is gonna be tremendous. See if Mike could get his revenge. So let's see what the Commanders have next real quick. Commanders rocking the same color as me too. Oh, the Commanders, they have Raiders next, right? I can't see because my camera's in the way. Raiders and then Falcons. Okay, bet. Yeah. So we'll see if they bounce back. Raiders are very well. Geno's dealing, but we'll talk about that later. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching and thank you very much. So just drop a subscribe if you can, man. Help your boy out. You know the vibe. Oh shit.